English language program.
Where, okay? So you have there, it's basically you have to consider your question. Okay, moving on, where do you live now? Oops, now, do, this is did, and then next is do live. So what's the difference of that? This is past and now this is present. Okay, right. So most learners actually, they are a bit confused when they answer this one. They don't know the difference, right? So you have to consider, so now, before you were there and now you're in a different place.
So always emphasize also on the tenses. Okay, and then after that, they can, with the preparation time of 1 minute, they can already easily recall a particular task because they already have this. Okay, after that, another thing is synonyms. So other synonyms are words that they will be using so that they will limit themselves repeating the same vocabulary or expressions. So we have to put it here.
What is the difference between learning skills and knowledge? So basically from these questions already, okay, the student will have to think. And in my class, I reiterate that, okay, you have to listen carefully. Listening skill is very important. Unlike part 1, okay, part 1 you will have to just talk about very easy topics. And in part 2, you have a minute to prepare. But in part 3, you don't have time to prepare. So basically I tell them it's going to be a quick thinking skill. Okay, so if you think fast, you can talk fast as well. Okay?
We should also be familiar in British vocabulary. Okay? So because we have what we call now the British English and we have the American English. Okay, an example is lorry and track. Okay? Lorry is British English and track is American or let's say Canadian English. Okay, another is lift and elevator. Okay, lift is for British, American is elevator. We have also the tube or subway. Okay, so tube for British, subway for American English. So we should be familiar with those kinds of words.
If, let's say, the talk or the conversation or the recording is about, let's say, a place, so it's better or safer to start with the capital letter, right? So if it says Korea, well, you should start it with a capital letter. Okay, so be conscious of that. So spelling is very important. Same with numbers also. Be mindful, or let's say be conscious of the numbers that they say, or when you hear the numbers, because sometimes you get confused with the numbers. Okay.
So here, listing points to show new ideas. So usually, of course, you will not be limited with just one idea. You will have a lot of ideas because it is a discussion. And you need a lot of words to discuss your topic or the topic that is given to you. Okay, so example, you already mentioned a previous or prior idea. Of course, you need to connect your you want to add more of the previous idea that you have mentioned. You can use these words like furthermore, in addition, also moreover, and many more. The body layout can be summarized into this table. So we have here the parts of the essay. Introduction, body can be divided into 2 paragraphs, and of course the conclusion. So if your prompt is asking for your own opinion, it's an agree or disagree question, you can start, your first body is agree views, okay, your supporting views. And then your next paragraph, the second body, is your opposing views, or vice versa. You will start with disagree and then agree first. Okay, this could also be applied with advantage and disadvantages.
I will give you some tips from my name. Okay, so from Christian. So based on my name, you are able to learn how to teach writing, especially task 1. Okay, first one one we have to know, we have to restrain. There are some ideal best core structure, etc., etc. Your time. Next. Okay, why the student should know what is writing task 1? Because if they don't know how to write. Yes? Yes.
Help! English Language Program.